What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to G-Mi's World Podcast, and we're going to be kicking off Week 8 in the 2024 NFL season. We already took care of the Thursday night game. We are trying to come back more consistently with the podcast, so bear with me as we get through it. It was an unbelievable day of Sunday games on Sunday, October 27th, 2024. We're going to kick it off with the Eagles and the Bengals. Now, I want people to stop telling me that Joey Burrow is him. I'm going to ask you Bengals fans to please stop doing that. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to comment on anything that happened. I'm just going to ask you guys to please stop. He is not good, okay? I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, yeah, he threw the ball and then, Jamar Chase tipped it to the defender. Look, I don't want to hear none of that. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm done with Joe Burrow. He sucks. Let's move on. The Eagles right now, obviously, they're going to be the best team in NFC East because, obviously the Giants suck, the Cowboys suck. Well, probably not because Washington, with that Hail Mary yesterday, they're right in it too. So maybe we can't say that the Eagles are the clear favorite because, the Lord is shining down on the Washington Commanders. So it's a possibility. Just like in anything else in life, you have to, look, it's a lot of hard work that goes into it, but hard work and determination helps with the luck. These guys are very, very lucky in Washington right now. We'll talk about them in a second, but we have to kind of evaluate. The NFC East is good. We're going to just say this. It's between the Eagles and the Commanders. All right? So bottom line is the Eagles beat the Bengals. Nobody's surprised about it. The Bengals are not good. They haven't been good since, Marvin Lewis. Like, they just suck, dude. I'm done with them. So we're not going to go into it. They lost 37-17. All right? If you're a Bengals fan, find a new team. Ravens and the Browns. I'm very, very disappointed in Lamar Jackson. Very, very disappointed. Again, see, this is the thing, and I get it, bro. People like to say things like he's a running back and all that stuff every time he loses a game. It's just like, look, bro, you just can't lose to the Browns. But we have to give credit to Jameis Winston. The dude is like quoting Eminem lyrics in his post-game speech, and I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? And he's just such a weird guy, but it's hard not to like him. That's what's so wild about it, bro. Like, he's weird, but it's like he's a good guy type thing. So you root for him, but it's like they have no business beating the Ravens. So I don't know how I feel about this because I'm very, very happy. And look, just so you guys understand, I spoke about this before in regards to the fans booing Deshaun Watson going down. Okay, I don't think that that's okay, but I understand. Okay, I just want to be clear with that because that guy right there, he just wants massages. Like, it's very clear, like, he hasn't been good since that whole massage scandal came out, and he's not going to get any better. So they need to cut their losses and figure out how they can get out from underneath that contract and just move on from him. He's terrible. So looking at this season, this is the first time I believe that the Browns scored above 20 points this season. So obviously Jameis Winston is not washed. He's not what everybody thought he was. And he was able to lead this team to victory with a hot dot right across the middle at the end of the game. Now, Lamar did have a chance. He tried to do certain things. He juked dudes out, whatever, but it didn't work out. Also, I do want to point out, Myles Garrett came dressed as a Terminator. I really, really liked his costume. I just want to say that. I really liked his costume. But that's neither here nor there. The Ravens... The reason that people don't believe the Ravens can compete with the Chiefs is simply because of games like this. This is a must-win game for the Ravens, and they choked. And that's it, okay? I'm disappointed in Lamar, but I don't think that it's fair for you guys to call him a running back. The guy's a two-time MVP. Look, these growing pains, it's just too much. Like, at some point, we got to stop with the growing pain stuff. Like, dude, grow up and start playing football the right way and make these plays and win these games. That's all. Like, I don't want to even talk about it. Titans and the Lions. The Titans are terrible. We knew that. But the Lions beat the blood out of them, 52-14. I told you guys this last week. I believe the Lions are the most dominant team in the NFC. Like I said, and I told you guys before this win, because they beat on really bad teams. And that's a sign of maturity, and that's a sign of, development with that team, leadership. It's just like the veterans on the squad. Like, it's a lot that goes into it. And I just believe that they are the better team when it comes to the NFC. Like, they're the best team in the NFC. And that's dangerous to say. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm not going to talk about the Titans because Titan fans don't exist. All right. And if you do, stop listening to the podcast. Just turn it off because your team sucks. All right. Let's just get right to it. We're not going to hold up the conversation of the podcast talking about it too much. Your team sucks. All right. So let's just move on from that. The Lions, 52-14. Enough said. Cardinals and the Dolphins. Look, bro, Tua came back. You know what I'm saying? Tua came back. He was running his mouth. Tyreek Hill, he wasn't really running his mouth. Tyreek Hill was really doing all the talking, and the Cardinals won on a last-second field goal. You know what I'm saying? Both these teams are trash, so I'm not going to go into like, yo, playoffs, like, bro, yeah, they both suck. So it's not really a big deal about it. It's just the fact that people made it a big deal about Tua coming back, and they still lost. I thought that was hilarious. The Jets and the Patriots. I told you guys this before. Aaron Rodgers is the problem. Aaron Rodgers has been the problem since Green Bay. Yes, he has a lot of talent, but he's wild and savage in a bad way. Sometimes when I say wild and savage, it's like a positive reinforcement. I don't, like, dude, Devontae Adams going there did nothing. Just so everybody is clear, I told you guys that. It doesn't matter. Because of his demeanor and the way that he is, Aaron Rodgers is washed. He's been washed. That guy sucks, but we're not going to get into it. We're going to talk about the Patriots winning the game. A lot of people had issue with Gerard Mayo calling this team soft, okay? What did that team of men do? They went out there and beat a Jets team that was supposed to beat them. Enough said. Not everybody will take a comment for what the media tries to spin it to be. He wants toughness. That's what he's promoting. That's what they did. And that was a great win for the Patriots. That's all I'm going to say about that. Falcons and the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are terrible. And I know it sounds like wild because we were talking about Baker Mayfield and all this stuff and, you know, oh my goodness, he's winning and stuff like that. They're terrible. You have no business losing to the Falcons. You like, bro, Kirk Cousins, like, bruh, Cousins first cut. Like, no, it shouldn't happen. They suck. The Buccaneers have no business losing. I don't believe in the Falcons. Packers and the Jaguars. Now, the Packers winning this game, I thought, just hear me out. I thought the Jaguars coming off a win, you know, in England or wherever they were, that they may have gained their confidence back. I said to myself, you know what? This team, they suck, but there's a chance that they, you know, kind of got their wheels rolling and things are going to be okay, you know, stuff like that. The Jags still suck. Bottom line, the Jags still suck. Packers have no business winning the game, especially when Jordan Love gets injured and they still find a way to lose. Jags suck. Colts and the Texans. Anthony Richardson took himself out of the game because he said he was tired. I don't know if I've ever heard that with like a second-year QB before. Something's going on with like the stamina and the training. I don't know what they're doing, but that was really bad that he said that in the interview. Maybe I'm hearing things because I was drinking during all the games, but I could have swore I heard him say that he took himself out. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But it sounded like this young athlete said he was tired and took himself out the game. Look, dude, regardless of what's going on, they got to figure out what his training regimen is. They got to figure out his diet. They got to figure out what's going on because I don't never want to hear that again. I'm done with the Colts. They suck. Shout out to the Texans because they suck too, but they were able to win this game. They lost a lot of bad games back-to-back weeks, but it doesn't really matter. Shout out to the Texans with the win, 23-20. The Saints and the Chargers. You know why I really hate the Saints other than the fact that, you know, they eat, you know, they always eating like, you know, chitlins and, you know, baby back ribs. This is the thing about the Saints fans that piss me off, right? You guys suck and you make all these excuses about everything that's going on, right? Justin Herbert is terrible. And you made this dude go out there and look like the second coming of Tom Brady. That's all I'm going to say. You had the commentators acting as if he was actually good. And that really grinds my gears, dude. That grinds my gears because the only thing that Justin Herbert is good at is making those SoFi banking commercials. That's it. The Chargers suck. Moving right on. Bills and Seahawks. Seahawks suck. This is the thing, right? When you take a look at Geno Smith, if you see a raccoon, you understand that he should not be a quarterback. You understand why the Seahawks will never compete while he's the quarterback. You understand why the Seahawks is not going to win a playoff game while he's the quarterback. Raccoons cannot play. Listen. The guy, his eyeballs are sunken in and darkened, dude. He's a mutant. He's not supposed to be playing football. When they punched him in the face when he was with the Jets, it was a reason for that. They're like, yo, bro, this dude is a raccoon. Why is he in the locker room with us? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, oh my god, like, bro, okay, obviously there was other stuff going on. It was a charity situation. He didn't show up. He didn't pay money, whatever. He got punched in the face by one of his Jet teammates. That's fine. But the problem is, look, let's just get right to it. If you're a Seahawks fan, choose another team. Shout out to the Bills with a huge win, 31-10. Panthers and the Broncos. Broncos did what they're supposed to do. They dominated. The Panthers are not a good team. We all know the Panthers are not a good team. Byron Young, or whatever his name is, came in. He sucked, and that's it. It's not really much to talk about. Bo Nix was running around in circles, throwing dots. Dude, I'm done with that dude. He doesn't even give a F, and they still won. Whatever, dude. It is what it is. But the bottom line is, the Panthers suck. Chiefs and the Raiders. Did anybody really believe that the Raiders were going to beat the Chiefs? Did anybody believe that? Did anybody believe, for whatever reason, Gardner Minshew did? Bro, Gardner Minshew did? No. Nobody believed it. So there's no need to go into the fact that Patrick Mahomes made them his B. You know what I'm saying? But listen, the Raiders suck. Bears and Commanders. Now look, before you guys say that the safety that was taunting the fans at the Commander Stadium should be cut from the team, understand this. I agree. Okay, you know, gonna say, no, give him a chance. Dude, why are you taunting the fans and then you tip the Hail Mary to the dude that wins? I'm gonna be honest, bro. He would be off the team at that point. He would be gone. Because, dude, the game is not over until the clock says 0, 0, 0. That's it. And ultimately, it was a hard-fought game, and I thought that would have been a very, very positive thing for Caleb Williams. He played his butt off. I don't care if he painted his nails, his toes, he played his butt off. And this idiot Bear safety is out there taunting the fans, and he's the guy that gave them the win. I would not have an issue with him being released from the team today. Finally, the Cowboys and the 49ers in the Sunday Night Football game. If you thought the Cowboys were going to all of a sudden come back and win, you were wrong. The Cowboys suck, and right now, Jerry Jones is in a very, very difficult situation because he now realizes that he can't hype them up anymore. They're actually that bad. The 49ers had so many injuries, and this trash team of the Cowboys still could not compete. They lose 30-24. So I gotta let you guys know, based on everything that I've seen, nothing has really changed. I still think the Chiefs are the best team in the league. I believe that the Lions are the best team in the NFC, and I believe the Cowboys suck. Let me go through the whole thing real quick so I can let you guys know if you're a fan of any of these teams. Let's go ahead and start it up, okay? Bengals suck. Ravens suck. The Titans suck. Dolphins suck. The Jets suck. Buccaneers suck. The Jaguars suck. Colts suck. Saints suck. Seahawks suck. Panthers suck. The Raiders suck. The Bears suck, and the Cowboys suck. If those are any of your teams, find another one. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Stay well, stay blessed. One love, y'all.